What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and tonight we are keeping it rolling with the next sign for the general sneak peek for Tuesdays. If y'all have not caught my updates video, we got a new schedule going on. So this is going to be Cancer's general sneak peek reading. Hey Cancer, hey. Need y'all to remember these are general messages, not personal. So take what resonates and pass the rest. Y'all know. To the next. Okay? So we are changing up the general readings just a little bit. General readings now, we are still using only 3 decks. However, we are now no longer shuffling and taking jump cards. We are going to take 5 cards from the Rider-Waite, then 5 cards from the clarifying deck, my tarot reader deck, and then 1 energetic pull from the Elemental Oracle. This should help shorten the videos a little bit, aside from my little spiel at the beginning. So I appreciate y'all for rocking with a sister. So let's get in. I'm going to pull 2 from the top, 2 from the bottom, excuse me, and 1 energetically from the middle. That's 5 cards, so y'all can take this as your energy for the week. Okay. Being drawn to pull this one here. And we will not be looking at the bottom of the deck of any of these. Okay, so what it is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pull your clarifiers now too before we flip everything over. No peeking. 2 from the top, 2 directly from the bottom, if I can get it, and 1 from the middle. Energetic pull here, and I want this one here. Okay, so after we go over these, then we will pull your Elemental Oracle. All decks have been reshuffled and cut before I started y'all's video. Okay, so we flip these over and we'll run them down for y'all just so y'all can see. Okay, today, if you follow me on IG, if not, go check over there. IG, I do the Heart's Desire reading for each sign. You guys were sign number 2, so you guys can go and check your reading out over there and see if this kind of resonates with it, or it could be a completely different story from what we got over at the Heart's Desire on IG. Okay, but what we have is the Knight of Wands, which actually did come up in your Heart's Desire reading. Okay, so Knight of Wands here, charging forward. Okay, with the King of Pentacles here, right behind it. Okay, Cancer, I feel like even though that's Earth energy, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay, like I mentioned in your reading over in IG, you could either have Taurus in your chart or you could be dealing with a Taurus. We do have the Hierophant, which also came out in your reading. Okay, then we have the 10 of Swords. Okay, and then we have the Justice card. Okay, Justice, which is Libra energy. Okay, so like I said, I feel like there's Taurus in your chart, because I feel like this King of Pentacles is you. Okay, 9 of Pentacles came out in your Heart's Desire reading, where I feel like you are well established, Cancer, and this Knight of Wands person is giving you no, I'm sorry, King of Wands came out in your Heart's Desire reading. You have Knight of Wands here. Knight of Wands did come out in Taurus's reading. Okay. So again, y'all might, like I said, you either have it in your chart or you're dealing with that sign. You don't have to be though. But sometimes I will throw out the coincidence. Okay, so you have a Knight of Wands here, which is usually like player like energy, very passionate, very driven energy, fire energy there. But you're really established. Um, you hold yourself, pretty high financially, very financially stable. The Hierophant here, you are thinking of marriage, okay? This is like the marriage card of the deck with the Hierophant being here, major arcana, all right? Um, so you want marriage, it's still there, coming out for you, which came out really in your heart's desire reading. You're tired though of the same player like energy, friends with benefits type vibe. And so you want some form of justice towards the end of the week because you don't feel like the relationship is progressing the way that you want. It's nice that someone desires you. It's flattering that you're desired on a physical standpoint, but you want to know about long-term stability. Okay, and this person is not willing to give it to you. You want the relationship to elevate to a higher level of commitment. Okay, so we're going to flip over these clarifiers here and see what comes out. Wow. Okay. Wow. Cancer, I'm telling y'all, definitely go and check out the Heart's Desire reading. Okay? Because some of the cards that came out over there, it came out over here. Okay, you did have Wands energy that came out. But what we do have here, we're going to run it down. Okay, these, like I said, these readings are meant to be a little bit shorter, so we're not going to stay here long. All right, so we're going to get down to the clarifying. So we have the Knight of Wands with the Fool. Okay, Knight of Wands being clarified by the Fool here. So this person does want a new beginning with you. They don't want you to think of them as somebody who is just, only wanting, fun time. They do want to progress with you. It's just a little bit scary to them. Like I said, maybe following from piggybacking off of the Heart's Desire reading, your relationship started off as sexual. And so I guess they pretty much were like, well, if that's what she wants, then that's what I want. Or if that's what he wants, that's what I want, type of vibe. And so that's why they kept it that way and thought that nothing more would come of the relationship down the line. But they do want a chance with you. They are willing to start fresh with you with this Fool's card. If commitment is what you want, they want to give that to you, but I think it's going to just take some time to happen. Okay, they're not moved. They're not in this reading. They're not in the King of Wands like they were in the Heart's Desire. So it may be good if you're catching this now. It may be good to catch this now and then go and check out the Heart's Desire reading. Okay, instead of vice versa. Okay, but this could be for a different set of cancers. So now, Nine of Pentacles did also come out in your Heart's Desire reading, which is clarifying the King of Pentacles here. I cannot remember which card came out above the Nine of Pentacles, but it was a clarifier with the Muse Tarot. Okay, so Nine of Pentacles showing up here over, under the King of Pentacles is telling me again, you are well established. You don't want this person for money. you are well established on your own. You are willing to do things on your own financially. So it's not that you need them for that. Um, and maybe this person, like I said, you got on the wrong track of things at the beginning of the relationship. Like I said, making it primarily physical. I'm not saying that you should have, used this person for any other resource than physical, but you're like, I made a name for myself, so I really don't need anybody for financial stability. I can get that on my own. I'm well established. I now want that that family life, and I think you've been on your own for such a long time. That's why you're having these thoughts about marriage. And I'm not saying that for some of you, this person may have been the first person that you really could see yourself in um, a marriage with, outside of anyone else that you dated. This is a more, maybe at some point in time you felt like they were mature enough to have or consider marriage material. Something had to have happened because the sun is here clarifying the Hierophant. Okay, so something, within this relationship occurred that made you look at this person in a different light, to say, hey, this person is husband material, or this person is wifey material. Okay, so something was illuminated to you that made you want this. Okay, but I think somebody wanted it too fast and it scared the other person, and so that's why things haven't really been progressing the way that you wanted it to. Okay, so now we have the Princess of Hearts clarifying the Ten of Swords here. Okay, so hearts in this deck is talking about cups, which is emotions. Okay, you've been, down this road with this person many times before, and like in your heart's desire reading and in Taurus's, it's like it's been this overwhelming cycle of the same things over and over again. And so you're kind of done with trying to either prove yourself to this person or sharing how you feel with them, and it's not being reciprocated the way that you want it to be. And so you're kind of like done with the Ten of Swords. It's like, okay, I've done all I can. You kind of go over the relationship over and over again, and you're like, you've tried every possible way to show this person that you want more than just a physical relationship with them, and it just doesn't seem to be clicking with them. So you're kind of over it, I think, by the end of the week. And then with this, now we're at the end here with Justice and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so some type of fairness is going to occur, but I think at this point in time, for some of you, you're going to start redirecting your energy somewhere else, as far as like to distract yourself, which was suggested in your heart's desire reading, to kind of just focus on yourself. Things will even out and balance out between the two of you. You just have to wait for that to occur. But while you're waiting, it's not, like I said, I don't think it's in vain. It's just that, this person moves a little bit slower than you do, or scares easily at the sound or thought of commitment. And so for some of you, focus on yourself, and let them come to you. There is, for others of you, this person is working on themselves to bring you justice. Okay, They are trying to heal from something. Either they're trying to heal or they're trying to get over their aversion of marriage and commitment, um, in order to bring you that fairness you are looking for. Okay, so we have went on ahead and I, just reshuffled the elemental oracle decks here. We are going to energetically pull and see what card I'm being called to. I think I want this one up at the top, towards the top. Okay, so we have number 23. We're going to read from the book, of course, but we have number 23 here, cleansing storms. Okay, 23 totaling out to 5 talks about change. Okay, so this person does, like I said at the beginning here, they do want a new beginning with you. It's just that they need to get out of their own way in order to do it. Okay, so this is air energy. All right, so storms, cleansing. Sometimes you need to raise a lot of energy to blow away what you no longer need. An issue will come to a dramatic head. Cleanse your body. Let go of what you feel you no longer need. Be specific in your release. Harm as little as you can. Tempestus, which is Latin for storm. Okay? So, honestly, even in your heart's desire reading, it was suggested to you, Cancer, to really take a break and breathe. Okay? Take some time, take some space from this person. Taurus was suggested to do the same thing as well. Okay, because emotions are really high at this time. Okay, we are headed into Virgo season. We are in, which is Virgo is ruled in Venus as well, so emotions are a little bit high. So allow yourself to kind of cleanse whatever is bogging you down, okay? And kind of just step away. Because like I said, the Ten of Swords is here. You're like done. You're over the whole situation. You're done with trying. You've done all that you possibly can, even though you know this person means a lot to you and you want this commitment with them. You have to allow both of you to heal from any past traumas that could be interfering with this connection coming together. Your person has some things going on that they're trying to work on to bring you some type of fairness, and then you also are battling with, I guess, wondering if it's all worth it. Like I said, you feel like, it's all been in vain, but it really hasn't. I totally understand where you're at, where you're like, financially, I am, stable. So it's not like I want them for their money. And I don't know whether or not if this was a communication that you had with this person, for that to kind of keep coming out, because it did come out in the IG reading. So I don't know if that was, a communication that you had with this person, but I think they know that. They know that you are not out to, just use them for their money or anything like that. They know that you are well established. They just want to take their time getting to that point, whereas you want it now because you have everything else. Okay, so I think that is all that I have for you guys. Okay, just take it easy, take a breather, fall back a little bit, focus on yourself. And then, like I said, this person, for a lot of you, they are trying to work towards coming to you to kind of give you some type of compromise, some type of fairness, or maybe determine this relationship. Okay, so that is all I have for you guys, Cancer. I will see y'all tomorrow for your Bring Back the Intimacy reading. We'll see if the energy has changed. All right, peace.